The crystalline towers of Nexus Prime hummed with nervous energy as the massive shadow fell across the planet's twin suns. Commander Vexani pressed her six-fingered hand against the observation deck's transparent aluminum, watching the impossible sight unfold before her violet eyes. The Terran Warship Defiance hung in space like a metallic leviathan, its hull scarred by countless battles across the galaxy's outer rim. Steam vented from weapon ports that could level cities, while energy readings made the Nexury sensors scream warnings that echoed through the command center's bioluminescent walls. "Impossible," whispered Science Minister Koltar, his antenna-like sensory organs twitching frantically. "Our intelligence reports stated that humanity barely possessed interstellar flight capability. This vessel rivals our own dreadnoughts." Captain Rodriguez's voice crackled through the universal translator, carrying an edge of steel that made even the battle-hardened Nexury military advisors shift uncomfortably. "Nexus Prime Control, this is the UES Defiance. We come seeking answers about the attacks on our colonies." Vexani exchanged glances with her tactical advisor, Lieutenant Zephyros, whose normally blue-tinted skin had paled to an unsettling gray. The Nexury Confederation had been the dominant force in this sector for over 3 millennia, their technology considered unmatched by any species they had encountered. Yet here floated a ship from a species they had dismissed as primitive, radiating power signatures that defied everything they thought they knew about human capabilities. How did they develop such technology so quickly? Zephyros muttered, studying the tactical displays. Our last intelligence update was only 50 Terran years ago. They were still using chemical rockets for planetary defense. The warship's hangar bays opened like the maw of some prehistoric beast, releasing squadrons of fighters that moved with predatory grace. Each craft bore the scars of combat, their hull plating telling stories of desperate battles fought in the void between stars. The pilots flew with a precision that spoke of hard-won experience, their formations tight and purposeful. Minister Koltar's laboratory had been working frantically since the ship's arrival, analyzing every energy signature, every electromagnetic emission. His findings were troubling. "Commander, these humans have somehow leapfrogged centuries of technological development. Their power core readings suggest they've mastered zero-point energy extraction. Their weapons." He paused, his voice dropping to barely above a whisper. "Their weapons appear to use controlled antimatter detonation." The revelation sent ripples of unease through the assembled officials. The Nexury had theoretical knowledge of such technologies, but had deemed them too dangerous for practical application. The fact that these supposedly primitive humans had not only developed but weaponized such forces was deeply unsettling. On the main view screen, Captain Rodriguez appeared, a weathered woman with steel-gray hair and eyes that had seen too much warfare. Behind her, the bridge of the Defiance bustled with activity, humans moving with military efficiency that impressed even the Nexury observers. "We know about the shadow fleets that have been raiding our outer colonies," Rodriguez continued, her voice carrying across space with unwavering authority. "We know about the missing survey teams, the destroyed mining stations. We've come to discuss terms." Vexani felt her respiratory sacs flutter, a sign of deep anxiety among her species. The humans weren't here as supplicants or explorers. They had come as equals, their warship a clear demonstration of their capability to project force across interstellar distances. Lieutenant Zephyros leaned close to his commander. "Should we activate the planetary defense grid and provoke a species that has clearly been underestimated?" Vexani's mandibles clicked nervously. "Look at that ship, Lieutenant. Look at how it moves, how it handles the gravitational stresses of our system. They didn't stumble upon this technology. They earned it through conflict." The Defiance adjusted its position with subtle thruster burns, each movement calculated and precise. Its weapon arrays remained powered but not actively targeting, a display of strength tempered by diplomatic restraint. As Vexani prepared to respond to the human captain's transmission, one thought dominated her mind. The galaxy had just become a far more dangerous place, and the Nexury Confederation was no longer its undisputed master.